Oracle of the Crows. My name is Melody. This video is for the star sign of Capricorn for this week of September 22nd, starting tomorrow, flowing through to September 28th. So this is also for Capricorn Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. And we're going to go ahead and get started with your reading, Capricorn. I'm going to use runes for this week's weekly reading. We're going to use, it's called the Runic Cross Spread. But before we get started, if you have a question that's laying heavy on your head or laying heavy on your heart, go ahead, call in your spirit team, ask them that question, and then allow the number 1, 2, or 3 to pop into your mind, because that is where your answer will lie, is between star number 1, star number 2, and star number 3, Capricorn. And I will post the timestamps in the message section below the video. So if you don't get to catch it live, those you'll be able to just push on that timestamp to get your message. I'm including Venus because behind that stack of cards, there is some love messages about this week. So we're going to go ahead and get started, Capricorn. So the first rune represents your past energy, because a lot of times our past energies represent some of the things that happened in our present moment, right? So let's go ahead and pull Capricorn's rune for the past. Capricorn's rune for the past is, okay, I kind of pulled it sideways, but this rune is representative of Sowelu, S-O, or Sowelu, S-O-W-E-L-U, Sowelu, if that's how you pronounce it. So in the past, it's a victory or success. To some, however, it can be a trip into the inner world in search of balance. It is time to admit something long denied. All right. So in the past situation, I feel like that's what you did. You admitted something to yourself that you have been long denying. And therefore, through admitting this to yourself, you actually brought yourself into this sense of inner balance. Why? Because you're no longer denying something. Okay, Capricorns? So the second rune represents your present situation. So how is Capricorn admitting something to themselves and finding that inner balance? How is it affecting their present outcome or their present moment? For Capricorns, present moment. Okay, so this rune happens to be in reverse. So presently, you are facing this challenge of letting go of old habits, for forgetting old habits, which makes perfect sense, because in the past, right, in the past, you are taking a trip into your inner world and you were in search of something. You were in search of how to find that sense of inner balance. And I feel like that is, and then you're trying to admit something to yourself. You're trying to figure out what you have been long denying. So in the past, you went into this trip. You went on a trip into your inner world, which brought you to the present moment, to being challenged to forget old habits. What's the old habit? Denying things within yourself. Maybe perhaps you've been denying to yourself, Capricorn, something like that you have that you really need to admit to yourself. So what are you denying? Something that you really need to find. You need to really find something within yourself, and to see who is the true enemy, right? Who is the true enemy? So that you can improve yourself. Improve yourself by what? Going deep within yourself and finding that inner balance. Looking deep, going on that journey deep within yourself and figuring out, right, how to find your path to improve your inner world is what I feel, right? So that's where you're standing at in the present moment. So this represents the rune, Capricorn, for the rest of the week. This is the rune for the rest of the week's energies for Capricorn. Okay. I do believe that this is in reverse as well. This is called Perth, Perth. It is definitely inverted. So in the future, the rest of the week, you're being tested. You're being tested to keep a positive thought pattern, right? So in the future, that's why in the past you are taking a trip within, and in the present moment you are trying to figure out a way to improve your journey so that you can keep a more positive path moving forward. So I feel like you are reflecting. You're reflecting within yourself, and you are tapping in to see, like, I feel like what you're denying is that you have gifts. You have gifts. You have mysterious powers within yourself. And I feel like you've been denying them for a while, Capricorn. So this week, you are reflecting. You're reflecting. You're going on that journey deep within yourself, and you are going through a bit of a test phase where your gifts and your talents could be being tested so that you can improve your journey moving forward. All right. So that's what I see. So let's go ahead and pull the next rune. Represents the heart of the problem. So this is where your heart lies, right? This is where your emotions lie. So the heart of the problem for Capricorn. Okay, Rado. So Rado is about the journey, right? Rado is all about the journey. To me, Rado is, I think it represents the cart. Okay. So what does the heart want? So that's exactly what you're doing, right? The heart of the problem is you're trying to figure out what your heart desires. What does your heart desire? What is your heart wishing for? So that you can let down your resistance, and put an end to any conflicts that is on your journey, to learn to be more rational. Again, to be more rational on your journey. So that is the heart of the problem. You are going within yourself, right? You're facing these challenges. What are you denying your heart? What are these gifts within you that you have been denying on your journey, right? So that you can find this sense of inner balance, right? So that you can find this inner sense of inner balance, to find a sense of balance to move forward on your journey. So you need to ask yourself, right? What within myself am I denying? Right? What within myself, what gift within myself, what power within myself am I denying, Capricorn? And that is what Spirit is asking you. What are you denying? What is it that you need to do to improve your journey? So you need to look at yourself, right? Look within yourself. Forget this old habit, right? What are you denying within yourself so that you can let go of this old habit of denying that you really do have this gift? So you're being tested to think positive. Think positive. Allow your heart to end the conflicts, right? To find out what your heart desires. What is your heart wishing for? To put down that resistance. So again, finding that inner balance, letting go of the resistance, learning to listen to your heart and become more rational, right? Become more rational with your thinking. So the next rune represents the challenge. So what are you being challenged with this week, Capricorn? What are you being challenged with this week? What is Capricorn being challenged with this week? Okay. So this is your challenged rune. So this rune represents Ansuz, Ansuz. So you're being urged to explore every depths of your power and observe a more sensible practice, right? When it comes to changes that you want to make. So you're being challenged to use your power of observation. When you go on that trip into your inner world, right? Use your power of observation to find a sense of balance of how to improve yourself, how to improve your journey, how to let go of the old habit of denying the fact that, you may have a gift, right? You may have some sort of a supernatural power within you, and you could be denying that. So, they're telling you with this sideways, be ready for the unexpected, right? Be ready for the unexpected when you explore the depths of your emotion, when you explore the depths of what your heart desires, right? Okay, so that is what you're being challenged with. So this is the positive results once you overcome this challenge, Capricorn. The positive results once you overcome this challenge. Beautiful. What would Jesus do? I have my nicknames for each one of the runes, and that's what I call this one. What would Jesus do? It's actually in the upright position. So it's called Othila. Othila. It means that you will be able to reach your dreams. You will be able to find out how you really are, right? To come to believing in yourself, right? Coming to believe in yourself, coming to believe in your emotions, coming to believing in what your heart truly desires. So why? So that you can make improvements within yourself so that you can reflect them without yourself or from with. Make improvements within yourself, and these improvements will reflect outside of yourself, is what I was trying to spit out for you, Capricorn. So you need to ask yourself, what do I need to do, right? How deep do I need to go? What all do I need to explore, right? What am I denying on my journey that is holding me back from improving my journey, from improving my path, okay? So now we're going to go ahead and get started with your pick a star answers. So let's go ahead and I'm going to timestamp the first one. Alrighty. So this is your first pick a star, Capricorn. This is your answer. So there is opportunities going to be presented to you. You're going to have an opportunity in some area of your life to what? Free yourself of guilt and shame. Why? Because you are exploring the depths of your soul. And what do you do when you are exploring the depths of your soul? Is you are finding these long denied emotions, right? These long denied emotions. You're going to have the opportunity to free yourself and to resolve any conflicts with any relationships that you currently have, whether it's romantic or family ships or partnerships of any sort. So now we have Joan of Arc coming through, voice of truth. Stand strong, focus on your purpose, release the fear of persecution, and speak your truth. So I feel like that's it. You may feel some sort of guilt or shame, right? You may feel some sort of guilt or shame. Maybe you persecuted somebody, or maybe somebody persecuted you. Maybe they shamed you, right? And it caused you to have this inner conflict when it comes to speaking your truth, all right? So I feel like this is Joan of Arc coming through telling you, release that fear. Release that fear, free yourself from this guilt, free yourself from this shame, allow the relationship with yourself to find that inner balance and release this conflicting energy. Because why? Because you're an earth angel. You are an earth angel. You are here for a special purpose. Look at you holding the world in your hands, right? Look at that. So you need to learn to love yourself first. Exactly. So when you let go of that guilt, when you let go of that shame, and you resolve that inner conflict, what you do is you raise your vibration and you start respecting yourself, right? You start respecting who you are. You respect yourself enough to speak your truth, ground with somebody, right? To help you resolve any conflicts. Because I feel for some of you, you may feel like you just don't have the power, right? Because you may feel ashamed for feeling the way you do. Well, listen, no, don't, right? Because listen, you're being given an opportunity this week to free yourself from that, to learn how to love yourself. Remember that heart energy. What is your heart of the problem, right? The heart of the problem was right here, I think it was number 4. The heart of the problem was, what resistance? What are you resisting? What are you resisting to end the conflicts, right? Right here. What are you resisting in this relationship? How, to find out what your heart truly wishes is to find relationship harmony, to find harmony with relationships in general, much less romantic. So we have the feminine energies coming through here. So we go back to this beautiful little earth angel who is a feminine person, right? So you're being inspired, right, through your goddess energy to stand strong, right? To release this fear of standing in your personal power as an earth angel and allow this conflict to be resolved. And that is truly what your heart desires. That's the heart of the problem. You desire to put an ending to this conflict. And communicate, right? To communicate to somebody else, to perhaps tell them how you feel, right? Tell them how you feel. So there you go, Capricorn. That's for star number 1. So let me go ahead and do star number 2. So this is the answer for star number 2. Let me put my butterfly back up there. So the butterfly fell down, so I feel like for star number 2, you're having an opportunity to transform your energy. But this is your answer. Ask your angels, right? Ask your angels because they're around you. Capricorn, ask your angels to give you some confidence, right? Ask your angels to give you some confidence to be bold, to take charge of your life. So Archangel Raphael is telling you to be patient. Your dreams are blooming more rapidly than you realize, but still they need nurturing and patience. So be patient when you ask your angels for confidence, how to be bold, how to take charge of your life. Be patient, all right? Pay attention to your dreams because they feel like they're going to come to you and they're going to give you that answer, right? So we have Krishna, devotion. Trust your spiritual guidance. Your commitment has been recognized and you are loved unconditionally. So trust your spiritual guidance when you ask your angels a question. Trust where you're being guided to. Trust the signs and synchronicities. Because when you do that, there's where you start building that confidence. Look at that. Didn't I just say that butterfly fell and you guys are going through a transformation? Thank you, Zakiel, for supporting me to transform my past challenges. Exactly. That's why that butterfly fell for the second one. I called it before I even knew it was there. True love. This is a romance of a lifetime. So you're going to be going through this transformation and you're going to learn how to realize that you are your one true love. So ask your angels to be bold. Ask your angels to show you signs and synchronicities when the right time is to be bold and make that step forward to make a commitment to your true love. All right. Yeah, there we go. Divine Feminine coming through for the second time. So there you are, Capricorn, seeing the light, right? Look how dry that land has been, but you're seeing the light that when you trust that the resistance and the conflicts can be resolved. And I feel like that's exactly what you're doing, asking your angels. How can I let go of the resistance? How can I resolve the conflicts and trust my heart enough to know when the right time is to make that move? And I feel like trust the guidance that you're getting. Trust it. You need to be patient and things are still being nurturing behind the scenes, that this transformation is going to take place, right? So the final part is, yeah, it is on the horizon. This transformation between you and another person is on the horizon. So trust the guidance, trust the signs and synchronicities that you are getting, that you're receiving, because you're seeing the light of the situation. So you need to trust that, Capricorn. So that is pick a star number 2. So let's go ahead and do number 3. For Capricorn. Within the next few weeks, so that is the answer to your question, within the next few weeks, look beyond your immediate appearances. So use your discernment. And within the next few weeks, they want you to focus on your higher priorities, and Archangel Metatron will help you organize your discernment. So focus on using your discernment and your higher priorities, and he will help you get organized within the next few weeks to get motivated, right? And then we have Sanat Kumara, light activation. Shine your light. Your internal guidance is coming through loud and clear. So you are going through, Capricorn, within the next few weeks, you are going to go through an activation, right? You're going to go through this activation where you are going to be able to see the guidance coming through loud and clear. Why? Because you're going to focus on looking beyond what's immediately in front of you. So your internal guidance is what they want you to focus on. Focus on that internal guidance. Focus on your higher priorities. Use your discernment because you're very, very intuitive this week, Capricorn. And then we have honor your beauty. Honor your beauty. So thank you, Jophiel, for helping me discover my inner and outer beauty. So honor your beauty. Honor how truly beautiful your heart is. Honor how truly beautiful your light is when you shine that light. So you need to release and heal the past, right? So I feel like that's what you are doing. You are on an exploration of deep within of what you need to release and what you need to heal from your past experiences so that you can remain more in the present moment and use your discernment and look beyond what's immediately in front of you when it comes to your spiritual guidance. So you are going to discover how to improve your path, how to improve yourself and start honoring your beautiful journey. So what are you letting go of? Regret. Releasing the regret and the remorse from the past. And taking a risk, right? Rolling the dice, taking a risk. So that is what I see for Pick a Star number 3 for you Capricorns. So thank you for watching and have a blessed week and I will see you soon.